Impeachment continuing on today with this trial. I think it's the whole thing a waste of everyone's time. I've even wondered maybe the best thing to do would have been for the president of the United States the former president of the United States to not even present a defense at all. Just let them try him in absentia. Just let them do what they're doing and leave it to the Republicans in the Senate to make up their own minds. Yes, it is true. I watched the first of the two lawyers presenting Trump's defense. It did seem a bit like, I'm just going to be honest with you, it seemed a bit like, Trump had passed a billboard on the highway with, are you injured, ? And called the number and said, hey, I want to present my defense in the United States Congress. For that. That's about the quality of the first attorney. Schoen, the second attorney who spoke on the president's behalf, was much stronger, much more effective. The first one was not good, did not do a competent job. But speaking of Schoen, there was I think the point that hasn't gotten enough attention that he made very well with a montage was that somehow they're impeaching this president, former president, after he leaves office. And they want us to believe that it's because that's what judgment requires. But they've been trying to impeach him for 4 years and saying they were going to. I'm not exaggerating this. I'm not making this up. I'm not pulling this out of thin air. They've been saying they were going to impeach him for 4 years. And that's very clear by this montage. A lot of what David Schoen, Trump's attorney, plays here comes from 2017. It's 2021, as you know. And you had Democrats, in some cases the same Democrats today, who are saying, well, now we really have to impeach him. We're saying it in 2017. They impeached him a year ago on some nonsense. Remember, Lieutenant Colonel Vindman? Oh, yes, the great hero of our republic. Oh, yeah, that guy was really doing a great job. Give me a break. This was the single most effective moment in many ways of the Trump defense presentation yesterday. Here it is, play 2.
Donald Trump has already done a number of things which legitimately raise the question of impeachment.
I don't respect this president, and I will fight every day until he is impeached.
That is grounds to start impeachment proceedings. Those are grounds to start impeachment. Those are grounds to start impeachment proceedings. Yes, I think that's grounds to start impeachment proceedings.
I rise today, Mr. Speaker, to call for the impeachment of the President of the United States of America.
I continue to say, impeach him! Impeach 45! Impeach 45!
So we're calling upon the House to begin impeachment hearings immediately.
On the impeachment of Donald Trump, would you vote yes or no?
I would vote yes. I would vote to impeach.
Because we're going to go in there, we're going to impeach the mother.
But the fact is, I introduced articles of impeachment in July of 2017.
If we don't impeach this president, he will get reelected.
My oath requires me to be for impeachment, have an impeachment hearing. He needs the scarlet eye on his chest.
Representatives should begin impeachment proceedings against this president.
It is time to bring impeachment charges against him. Bring impeachment charges.
My personal view is that he richly deserves impeachment.
I'm here at an impeachment rally, and we are ready to impeach them.
That was from before the Capitol Hill riot. That was from before the 2020 election. That was right after the 2016 election. And they have a fair mind when it comes to this president now. They're giving him I keep saying president, I'm sorry, ex-president. They have a fair mind when it comes to their judgment about Donald Trump. Really? Who could actually believe that? Who could think that these are people who could be trusted? I understand that this is not a criminal trial, so they're not actually going through jury selection. But if we want to look at a framework for understanding this, if they were going to be jurors on a trial, you'd say you can't have these people. They've wanted to convict a defendant from before the crime in question, and they were trying to. They brought false charges against him before of corruption, right? Of inducement to election interference. What? Election interference by talking to the president of Ukraine about Hunter Biden and nothing happened? That's what they said. Trump derangement syndrome is not gone. They're just finding new targets for their mania. But first, they're going to get one last good shot in on the former president. That's what this is all about.
Hey, Team Buck, thank you so much for watching The First on YouTube. If you like this video, please click that little thumbs up button so then it will log as liked. And also, if you want to see more great content from The First, please click subscribe.